Does insulin make you gain weight? Insulin therapy can cause people to gain weight. Diet and lifestyle strategies can help people manage their weight while using insulin for diabetes. There is a well-established link between diabetes and obesity. Young adults with type 1 diabetes have a higher likelihood of developing excess body weight or obesity than people who do not have diabetes. For example, and at least 85% of people with type 2 diabetes are either overweight or have obesity. People with diabetes may also gain weight as a side effect of insulin therapy. This treatment helps manage blood sugar or glucose levels, but the body can store excess glucose as fat. In this video, we look into the relationship between diabetes, insulin therapy, and weight gain. We also explore ways to avoid insulin-related weight gain. Insulin and diabetes. Insulin is a hormone that regulates the levels of glucose in the blood. Another name for glucose is blood sugar. The hormone helps cells absorb glucose. During digestion, insulin stimulates muscle, fat, and liver cells to absorb glucose. The cells either use this glucose for energy or convert it into fat for long-term storage. If a person has type 1 diabetes, their body does not make enough insulin. If a person has type 2 diabetes, their pancreas makes enough insulin, but the cells do not use it efficiently. The pancreas then responds by making more and more insulin. This is called insulin resistance. Eating more carbohydrates than the body can process can result in high blood glucose levels. This is because the body breaks down carbohydrates into simple sugars. If the cells do not effectively remove glucose from the blood, the body stores the glucose in tissues as fat. This can cause weight gain. Reducing excess body weight can help people manage diabetes and even reverse prediabetes and insulin resistance. How can insulin therapy cause weight gain? When a person takes insulin as a treatment for diabetes, they may gain weight. This is because their body begins absorbing glucose again and converting any excess into fat. If treatment does not manage diabetes well and blood glucose levels are too high, this weight gain can occur. The cells may be getting more glucose than they need, and the excess glucose is accumulating as fat. Also, a person who takes insulin for diabetes may be gaining weight if they eat more due to concerns about developing hypoglycemia or low blood sugar. Tips for avoiding weight gain due to insulin. It is important to keep having insulin doses on schedule, as skipping any can cause long-term complications. Effective ways to avoid insulin-related weight gain include tracking calories. People with diabetes often focus on managing their carbohydrate intake, but it is just as important to track overall calorie consumption. Eating too many calories can lead to excess blood glucose levels and increased fat storage. This may be especially true when a person takes insulin. Measuring out portion sizes and keeping a food record can help prevent a person from eating more calories than their body needs. Over time, people learn which portion sizes work best for them and no longer need to measure and track their food intake. Exercising regularly. Regular exercise keeps the body healthy and strong. It also helps burn calories, regulate blood glucose levels, and promote fat loss. The World Health Organization recommends that adults aged 18 to 64 aims for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise each week. Findings from a 2019 review suggest that structured exercise programs could have significant benefits for people with insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. Working with a healthcare team, healthcare professionals can share valuable resources for people aiming to maintain a healthy weight. They can recommend ways to improve health while reducing the risk of diabetes, obesity, and cardiovascular disease. Medical professionals can, for example, test glucose and insulin levels and assess a person's lipid profile. People can use this information to track their progress as they work toward health goals. The American Diabetes Association's 2019 guidelines state that there is not a one-size-fits-all eating pattern for individuals with diabetes, and meal planning should be individualized. Registered dietitians can recommend foods to eat and avoid based on a person's health status and goals. Registered dietitians can even develop personalized meal plans. Foods to eat. Certain foods may help prevent weight gain. Developing a meal plan with a balance of nutritious foods can help. High-quality unprocessed foods contain less added sugar and fat. They increase feelings of fullness, which may help prevent overeating. When developing a meal plan, a person should focus on whole grains, vegetables, fruits, yogurt, healthy fats such as avocados, nuts, and plant-based oils. A person should avoid refined carbohydrates, packaged or processed foods, added sugars, trans fats,